Shortly after receiving a routine visit from local cops, Laura Jean Dudash decided to call 911 in order to find out the name of one of the uniformed men. Keen to get his details, she contacted the line in order to tell the dispatcher how handsome he was, before inventing excuses to get the policeman to return to her home.
911, do you need fire, medical, or police?
No, ma'am, I don't. I don't have an emergency. 2 police officers just left my house just now. Third. Can I get their names, please? Sorry, I know it's not an emergency, but heck, it doesn't come very often a good-looking man comes at your doorstep. Could you throw him back my way?
Do you need them to come back there?
Oh, I'd like that, yeah.
Why do you need them to come back there?
Oh, because I have an emergency. I'll think of something. He's cute. Would you throw him back? I think they're partners. Throw him back my way, would you?
Okay, and what is the reason?
My dog. Just blame it on my dog.
Hold on just a moment.
Thank you. Yay. He's a cutie pie.
And what? Okay, and ma'am, what do you need the officers to do?
Honey, I'm just going to be honest with you, okay? I just thought he was cute. I'm 45 years old, and I'd like to meet him again. But I don't know how to go about doing that without calling 911. I know this is not absolutely in a way, shape, or form an emergency. But if you would give the officers my phone number and ask them to come back, would you mind?
I'll give them the message to call you.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
The very same deputy then returned to her home to arrest her. Dudash was charged with misuse of the 911 emergency call number. Her punishment has not since been confirmed, but the charge carries a term of up to 1 year in jail. In 2013, Indiana man Gregory Jackson Sr., desperate for a tasty snack to alleviate his Friday night hunger, stupidly called 911 to order some food. The 52-year-old man appears really eager for a yummy intervention, calling 9 times within 90 minutes to try to get his hands on a delicious snack.
911 emergency? Okay, do you have emergency, sir? Because you dialed 911.
I dialed 911.
Yeah, you dialed 911.
I
I am not understanding a word you're saying, sir.
I'm sorry, my dentures, I don't have any dentures.
Okay, what did you need? Okay, so why did you call 911 for then? What did you need? Do you have emergency?
A cheeseburger.
Have a good day. 911 emergency?
Yes, I just interrupted you. You just hung up on me.
Well, I asked if you had emergency. You said no, you needed a cheeseburger, so we don't take cheeseburger orders. If you give me some information, maybe we can try to help you out.
A little after the call, police realized that Jackson was already known to the authorities for a number of misdemeanors, including not turning up for a court appearance and many alcohol-related incidents. He was then arrested on an outstanding warrant and never got the cheeseburger. During late 2010, an English woman realized that something very important was missing from outside her home. Her first port of call was, of course, to get in contact with the emergency services, certain that it's a matter suitable for the police.
Police emergency.
Hello, I need the police, please.
Okay, what's happening?
Well, what happened was there's been a theft from outside my house.
Okay, when did this occur?
Well, I'm not sure exactly because I ain't been out to check on him for about 5 hours. But I went out about 5 minutes ago to have a fag, and he's gone. So it could be in the last 5 hours, but I know there's CCTV up this road.
Who's gone, sorry?
My snowman.
Right, your snowman's been stolen.
Yeah.
Right, okay, in the last 5 hours.
Well, 4 to 5 hours, I can't be sure exactly.
And what do you mean? What, a snowman actually made out of snow or an ornament?
No, he's made out of snow. I made him myself.
Right, okay.
He had 2 of my teaspoons as his arms and money on his face. I'm not being funny. I know it's only a snowman, but I thought it'd be fine. What with it being icy and that, people ain't been walking up and down the road. It ain't a nice road, but at the end of the day, you don't expect someone to nick your snowman, do you know what I mean?
A police chief inspector later contacted her to inform her that her call was, surprisingly, not an appropriate use of police time or resources. There was no other punishment. Thoroughly acknowledging that her call is no emergency, an elderly lady called 911 to request an officer to come to her home for a pretty routine reason. Unable to do the task herself, she calls on the only help she can think of.
911?
This isn't really an emergency, but it is sort of one to this little old lady. I've been terribly upset, and I thought the only thing I could do, I don't think of sleep pills and all of that. I went out and bought myself a couple of small bottles of beer. I thought that would relax me.
What's the problem?
The problem is I can't open the bottle. Could you send a man over, and I'll be downstairs and have him open the bottle?
Okay, now wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Am I correct that you can't sleep, so you went out and bought 2 bottles of beer and you want a policeman to come by and open them for you?
Yes, please, because I don't have any equipment here that seems to handle that kind of a top. And I have never gone in. I think I had a ketchup bottle once, and a neighbor broke the top off.
Oh, well, listen, I'm going to get you someone out there to open those beer bottles. Well, you just stay in your apartment now, and I'll send them up to the apartment with you. That's okay. I'll just get it.
I'm cold sober, and
I know you are.
Yeah, and I don't have any bad intent or anything. I just want to be able to go to sleep.
I know. Well, we'll get you a unit out there to open that beer bottle.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dear.
Uh-huh.
Shall I hang up?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
The consequences for the woman are unknown, but here's hoping she finally got the much-needed rest she was seeking. In February 2011, dim-witted Connecticut resident Robert Michelson, after beginning to home-grow some marijuana, thought it sensible to call the cops for some honest advice, not counting on the fact that the call in itself might lead investigators to discover his botanic bounty.
911, what's the location of your emergency?
Let's not get into that yet. I have a question.
Is this an emergency, sir?
Depends.
Well,
no, not really.
If it's not an emergency, you don't call 911, sir.
Well, I have a legal question.
Well, it's not. Is this an emergency?
I don't know what that means.
Is it life-threatening or an active crime in progress?
Crime in progress, possibly.
What's going on?
I was just growing some marijuana. I was just wondering how much, trouble you can get into for one plant.
You're growing marijuana and you want to know how much. Depends on how big the plant is.
It's only a seedling.
Well, it's possession.
Okay.
You can get pinched for a roach in a car.
Okay. All right. Thanks for the info.
You're welcome.
Goodbye.
Do you want to hear my call?
The call was traced to his home, where officers soon turned up. They found drug paraphernalia and a small amount of the marijuana. He was charged, then released on $5,000 bail. Who needs cops when you have such honest criminals? When a daft woman was unable to remember her laptop password, she thought it fully appropriate to call 999 in order to get the problem sorted.
Police emergency.
I'm calling because my laptop is closed and I need the Interpol department number.
You've called up the police to get a password for your laptop?
Yes, please.
Right, but you do not phone up the police to ask that. We don't deal with laptops and passwords.
Oh no, I didn't use it because I don't know that thing they're talking about. I was using a Facebook.
Right, we are the emergency services. We deal with life and death incidents. We don't deal with passwords on laptops.
But you don't.
It's nothing to do with the police.
Do you have a number, or I can't deal?
No, I don't have a number either. It's emergency life or death line here. We don't deal with laptops. We don't deal with passwords, and we don't have numbers to give out to you.
Okay.
Nothing to do with the police. I'm sorry.
All right then. Thank you.
What happened to the woman since is unknown, so whether or not she ever recovered the password remains an enigmatic mystery. In 2006, Edward Sanchez, a 29-year-old Michigan police officer, called 911 in fear that he and his wife had fatally overdosed on pot brownies. His surreal call contains a number of bizarre claims, seemingly leaving the line operator thoroughly bemused.
I think I'm having an overdose at the store with my wife.
Okay, you and your wife?
Yes.
Overdose of what?
Marijuana, but I don't know if it had something in it.
Okay.
Can you please send rescue?
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 29 years old, and my wife is 26. Please come.
26?
Yes, please.
Have you guys been drinking also?
No, that's it.
Do you guys have fever or anything?
No, I think we're dying.
Okay, how much did you guys have?
I don't know. We made brownies, and I think we're dead. I really do.
Who made the brownies?
My wife and I did. Cuba, come here.
Okay, get her.
She's on the living room ground right now.
Is she breathing?
She's barely breathing.
Is she awake?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, can you look?
Pardon?
Can you look?
Yeah, I could feel her. She's laying right down in front of me. Time is going by really, 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 really slow.
How much did you buy?
It was a quarter ounce. Please come. What time is it?
It's 9:37. When did you guys last eat the brownies?
Probably like an hour and a half ago. What's the score in the Red Wings game?
What?
What's the score in the Red Wings game?
I've got no clue. I don't watch the Red Wings.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure this isn't some type of hallucination that I'm having.
Oh, why? What does the score say?
3-3.
It's 2-2.
Huh?
It's 2-2.
Okay. Please tell your officers they just passed me.
Okay. Well, we'll let them know. Okay. Go outside and flag them down. Okay.
Okay. My mother-in-law just got here too.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Although he admitted to using the drug, he went on to avoid any criminal charges. He resigned from his position in the force during an internal investigation, perhaps to pursue a career in a bakery. In late 2011, a British man called 999 when he was alarmed to spot a mysterious flying object in the sky. Throughout the call, he seems pretty confused that he doesn't know what the hell it is.
Caller, you're through to the police. What's your emergency, please?
It's not an emergency per se, but there's something flying over our house that was coming towards me now with enormous lights blazing, and I don't know what the hell it is.
Right, okay, so it's got lights blazing, did you say?
Well, I see these big bright lights floating in the sky. They're coming towards me. I'm in Canterbury Way, Stevenage. I don't know what the hell it is. It's not an aeroplane, but it's hovering. I don't know what it is.
Okay, just bear with me 1 second. Can you hear any sort of engine noise from it or anything like that?
No, it's too far away at the moment, but I thought it was, the flight path coming, I thought it was an airplane at first, and now it's just hovering with all these lights on. I don't know what the hell it is.
So so it's hovering quite far away now from your house?
It's, I would imagine it's somewhere over Walking or somewhere heading this way. You see bright lights. It's stopped now.
Is it? What, so you can't see it anymore now?
Oh, no, I can see it. I can see it. It's just sort of hovering there. Don't know what the hell it is.
Okay, all right, well, I've logged it down, so I'll see if the area knows anything about it, okay?
That's fine. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
After eventually working things out, the man decides to call back and explain the slight confusion.
Caller, you're through to the police. What's your emergency?
I just called you about 2 minutes ago.
Okay, so why are you calling back again then?
I'll tell you why, because I've just made a right mistake.
Right, okay.
I thought I saw something that was really strange, and it wasn't, actually.
Right, do you know what? Because I just spoke to you myself. Do you know what it was then, or...?
Well, you won't believe this. You won't believe it. It's a moon. You won't believe it. It's a moon.
Right, okay, I'll log that down, okay, but we're really busy,
I'm terribly sorry. I'm terribly sorry.
Okay, thanks. Goodbye.
Bye.
It is unknown whether there are any consequences for the man, or indeed whether he's yet worked out what the sun is. In March of 2015, 39-year-old Robert Collins mistakenly called 911 to report that his pesky wife had stolen something very valuable from him. Clearly outraged by the act, he seems pretty keen to discuss his dilemma.
Alliance Police and Fire, where's your emergency? What's going on?
I don't know, me and my lady's having a misunderstanding and about something I bought. I bought some cocaine earlier, and she wanted to take my cocaine, and then she wanted to treat me like I don't give a You want to treat me like you? I don't give a Sir, I don't give a dude. You want to come up, treat me like you? I'll take you Sir. Yeah, because you like you take my and you put it on me, dude, and then you take the pills out for me.
Hello? Sir?
That's cool.
Sir, can you hear me?
That's cool. Treat me like
Sir? Hello?
Oh,
can you hear me?
yes, ma'am.
What's your name, sir?
Robert Collins. Why? Who's this?
This is the police department. You called 911.
No.
Yeah, you did, sir. Yeah. What's your wife's name?
It don't matter, I guess, man.
Sir?
When police arrived at his home, he refused to tell them why he dialed the cops for his sticky situation. He was then charged with 2 misdemeanor counts, one for possession of a marijuana pipe and another for misuse of the 911 number. In 2013, Oklahoma fool Peyton Brewer accidentally butt-dialed 911 while in the midst of robbing a home. He and his accomplice were stealing money, jewelry, and a gun from the home of a family who were attending a funeral. The ongoing conversation overheard by the dispatcher revealed details of the crime, including the thoughts and plans of the dull-headed duo.
911, what's your emergency? Hello?
I want to go back.
Hello?
We're good. I got enough jewelry. We're good. So I get some for some money. $2 bills that are ancient United States. There's all kinds of in there with some drugs. Dude, I didn't even get to go through half the house. Park in the garage?
Yeah, and lock it all up.
What if something happened if they did come home? What would you do then?
The truck in the garage, you gotta lock it in there. Probably you gotta keep the door to get back in there.
Brewer was soon caught trying to sell the jewelry at a pawn shop and was charged with second-degree burglary. Brewer and his accomplice apparently have a history of robbing those who are attending funerals. Which call do you think was the dumbest? Please remember to leave a rating and subscribe to see more videos like this.